Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your host with the most reporting live to you and yours. Yes, sir. Breaking news: Champions League is secured. Yes, Champions League is secured with a win over Newcastle. Finally, we get a score. We get to score against Newcastle. Finally, we get our win against Newcastle this season. If you remember, they beat us 3 times in a row and we didn't even score in 3 of those games. But finally we get a win with a game that was lackluster, underwhelming. It was a snowfest in the first half. I seriously fell asleep in the first half. Like, what the hell was I watching? I don't know. I didn't realize this thing. But it was a game of 2 halves. The same thing we did with Liverpool. We slept in the first half and then the team talk woke up everyone up, and then they came in the second half with the different purpose, Golden and Livramento. Aaron Golden and Livramento were having so much joy on the right wing side. Obviously Ben White is not fit, but they were having a few chances trying to counter in the first half. In the first half, it was disaster after disaster. David Raya, he made some problems for himself. 2 chances, 2 poor passes he made, 2 poor passes all into Newcastle's legs. If Alexander Isak was there, he would have buried one of those chances, and we survived by a margin, creating our own problems. When everything is well and fine, we always out there trying to make things difficult for ourselves. But David Raya, he came back in the game. I'm sure everyone can agree. Later on, he made some key saves. He made some key saves, especially the shot from Bruno Gomes. He made some key saves and then he redeemed himself, and rightfully so. If he's player of the match, I'm not even worried, But the first half was very, very poor. The attacking is dead, man. The attacking is really dead. They lack ideas. They want to pass it to the left, put it back. The defenders put it in the mid. No one is out there, really, really out there trying to cut in, trying to overlap, trying to give the defenders a headache. It was very, very poor. Only Trossard was there. Only Trossard was lively in the first half. The rest of the crew, they were poor. Should have binned everyone. Gabriel Martinelli was poor today. I don't know what got on him. Is it because he's just like that, Nowadays he has nights when he's on and nights when he's off, nights when he feels like playing. But that's just about it. Second half we came, I hope William Saliba is fine. I really, really hope William Saliba is fine, because I don't want to add more injuries, but we have one more game anyway. But I hope whatever happened to him, I wish him a speedy recovery. And rightfully so, Ricardo Calafiori came in, and I think we're playing 3 at the back. It looks like we're playing 3 at the back. And once Ricardo Calafiori came in, he brought in some energy. You could see attacking wise, he was a bit lively, linking up with Miles Lewis Kelly. And the second half, we turned up, I don't know what Mikel Arteta clearly put some fire up their belly. I'm sure he really clearly put some fire up the belly, because this is the one thing we didn't borrow this season, the top 4. This is the one thing we didn't borrow. And Clepens, Mikel Arteta, you didn't borrow this one. You didn't bring up your excuses talking about you got red cards and you got injuries. If you want to bring up injuries, well and good, but don't bring up red cards to my face. Don't do that. You knew the rules before the game started, and your people and your staff and the team was out of character, out of behavior. Everyone knew the rules. They later changed, but everyone knew the rules that we cannot kick the ball twice, and everyone didn't listen. So that goes down on you. You out here making excuses. Whether you finish second or you finish 17, it does not change anything. We bottled the league. It was a poor season. I'm not hearing it. People talking about we happy with second. Happy with second? No one remembers second. No one. I don't remember anyone. All I know is number 1. What does it take to be number 1? No one remembers second. 3, don't even bring it up, So whether if you finish second or 17 or 10th, no one cares. Crystal Palace have a better season than Arsenal this season. Manchester City or Tottenham, if they win something, they have a better season than Arsenal this season. That's just clear all about it, because they have a trophy. They have something to show for it. What do we have to show for? We have nothing. We're only holding our hands, talking about excuses, We're doing a three-peat. On being second. This three-peat of being second. Man City out there doing 3 peats of being first. We're doing 3 peats of being second, and bringing up excuses. It's not good enough. Another poor season. I hope people see what I'm talking about. I hope this manager, I know next season is going to be there, but I have doubt if he can get it over the line. I clearly have some doubts because he from the touchline you can see he's animated. He can do all this animation. He can try to get yellow cards, try to get booked as much as he wants. He already has 3 yellow cards, and we have 6 red cards. So this all coming down from the manager. So next season, if we're looking and hoping and praying this guy can turn it around, we're going to need a lot of prayers, people, because I don't see him turning it around. I don't see, unless if he brings in some key major strikers, some bowlers that can step up, some breadwinners that can step up in key moments and kill off the game. If he's bringing in if he's bringing in a solid striker up top and another wing who can replace Bukayo Saka. Once in a while, Bukayo Saka can get a rest, This is the thing we need now. But are we going to get the signings? I'm putting money on Andre Beta. This is the only guy I'm putting my hopes on, that Andre Beta is there. With his experience, he can turn it around. I'm not putting on Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta has 5 years of building, and with his 5 years, he's built nothing, and we ain't won nothing. Don't bring up FA Cup, because FA Cup, that was Emery's team, Anyway, Champions League is secured. The season review is going to come surely and well. The season is going to review. But we redeemed ourselves. Let me go back to the game. We redeemed ourselves. Declan Rice came in with Astana, coming with the cross from Odegaard, the ball that Bukayo Saka won off and then passed it to Odegaard, and Odegaard cuts it in, and Declan Rice, rightfully so, with the stunner. He didn't give Nick Pope any chance, and then we win. And then from there, we just held on. We held on and we held on and we held on, and it was good to see people like Paul Tierney, coming in. Jorginho came in. This probably their last home games, because they are obviously leaving now. And let's see who they bring in. Even if Tierney leaves, it's okay. We have hella defenders, But the key thing is, what are we going to do up top? The up top situation need to be addressed ASAP. Anyway, people, for the transfers, we're dropping a new show for the transfers, and where we discuss and ponder what is the right things we need to do for Arsenal. But the Champions League is secured. Now the top 4 races on 3rd and 4th place is going to be tricky until the last game. Until the last day of the season, they're going to have to fight for this one. Chelsea will meet Nottingham Forest. I think Newcastle will play, I forgot the name. Aston Villa will play Manchester United, but I think Aston Villa will win. And then Newcastle, they're playing Everton at home. So I think Newcastle will win. And Aston Villa is playing Manchester United. I think they'll win as well. Chelsea and Nottingham Forest, that is the tricky one. It's probably going to go down to goal difference as well. But that's just about it, people. Arsenal secure their Champions League football. I think this makes Kroenke happy. I know he's happy the bag is coming, and we out here just holding our chin with nothing to show for it. Another borrowed season. We move, people.